Hello, everyone.
Hello, G-Man. I understand you got something to say today.
And today, I want to talk about atheism again.
Why? I thought you have already destroyed us. Okay, let's see what you have to say, G-Man. This better be good.
Okay? Now, a lot of these people on YouTube are calling themselves atheists, and I have shown on this channel numerous times why the people that are calling themselves atheists are not really atheists.
G-Man, may I call you Gary?
Okay?
Thank you, Gary. I suppose you're going to tell us how butthurt we are when we finally found out there was no God. Is that it, G-Man?
But why are they calling themselves atheists? Why are people, quote-unquote, deconverting and calling themselves atheists?
I know there's no God of the Bible, so therefore, I'm an atheist. Simple, isn't it, G-Man?
Because they see that there's a community of people out there using atheism as a means to express their frustration and their hatred towards Christianity, other religions, and the idea of God.
Gary, say what you will, but do you have a citation or two? Thanks.
And they hope by teaching people about evolution, the Big Bang, and using faulty argumentation.
Gary, you do know most Christians understand the basics of science. You, on the other hand, are a science denier, unless it benefits your own belief system.
That people will begin to deny or act as if there is no God.
Act as if there's no God. That's an odd statement, Gary. People should believe or not believe because of reason and logical thinking. Two things you're terribly bad at.
Of course, no evidence will be presented.
Evidence is presented all the time. You either ignore it, deny it, or it just simply goes over your head. Capiche?
The evidence will come later on when they start giving you their reasons.
What are we doing while waiting for the later on? That's just weird.
Why they're an atheist. When you can get past all the double talk, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean double speak. As atheists, we don't need it. You're already confused enough as it is.
But again, a lot of them are using this banner of atheism to express their frustration.
Gary, what frustrations are you relieving when you're always talking about atheists?
If you're an atheist and you believe the Bible is a book of fairy tales, why talk about events that never happened?
Is it wrong for a non-believer to be interested in the Bible? Fairy tales and all. Studying you and your belief in the Bible is a good way to study your cognitive abilities.
Because you know those events did happen.
What events, Gary?
And you're using atheism as an opportunity to attack those ideas.
Instead of attack, how about make fun of? Such as you laughing at people.
I'm sorry, not to attack those ideas, to attack those events in the Bible.
Are you expecting a full-on military assault?
You're using atheism as an excuse to disrespect these various religions who might have done some personal harm to you. You might have grew up in a household where your mom and dad forced you to go to church, and maybe some bad things happened there. And if it did, I feel bad for you. But a lot of you are just becoming atheists so that you can just attack these people that harmed you. Even attacking people who never did anything to you in the beginning. Go find any Christian channel here on YouTube where they're talking about the living God, where they're talking about God's righteousness, where he's talking about his commands. Go to a channel where they're talking about sound doctrine, and the atheists are right there leaving their hateful comments. Again, if God doesn't exist, why waste your energy even leaving comments on those channels?
Adding comments to your channel is fruitless but fun. Other channels, you can actually have a discussion despite one's differences. The comment section on your channel is not conducive to civil discourse. Sorry, but true.
Why downvote those videos?
I do not downvote those videos, not even your videos.
Because they want to use their atheism as a way to express their hatred towards these religions.
Gary, use the word hate a lot. Do you have some repressed anger issues? I have no hate for religions. However, I do have a concern about fundamentalism taking over government. not good.
Okay? It's our job as Christians to help these atheists see that they're not really atheists. They're either misotheist or they're anti-theist.
Put your mistletoe away, Gary. What's there to hate? This man's slow.
And of course, I'll make myself available for debating against pretty much anybody who can actually prove they're really an atheist. Because if you're an atheist, you're going to say that you don't believe that God exists.
God spoke to me in such a special way that I know that God doesn't exist. Was that good enough for you?
And if you're an atheist, you're going to argue reasons on why God doesn't.
Just reason and logic. That's all.
Without even knowing that when you do that, you're attempting to prove a negative. In fact, you're not attempting to do anything. You've already proved to yourself that God doesn't exist.
Just reason and logic. That's all.
It's very, 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 very rare that you run into a person on YouTube that can actually prove they're an atheist.
Gary, are you saying that there are atheists? I am what I am. What are you, Gary? Can you prove it?